Oh, y'all, hey, welcome back. That's my great podcast. Hey, man, today is Sunday, man, and we got these. I'm gonna put it like this: here. We got some special guests up in the woods today. I can't show their face, but y'all gonna hear from them. Y'all gonna hear from them real and uncut. And y'all know who I am, your host, Mr. Kevin McGee, and I got Coach in the building. I got
What's
Mr.
happening?
I got Mr. Wellgroom in the building. And hey, look here, man. We're gonna have a great show today, and hey, man, we're just gonna be off and running. But hey, man, I'm gonna go and pass the baton because we shot on time, man. Coach, how you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me today.
All right, Coach, do your thing, man.
Yeah. So today's session, folks, we're gonna talk about this is a game session, right? So today I want to talk to the youth is what's important to you. So today's topic, fellas, I want to know what's important to you guys, and we're gonna go over this session, and I'm gonna give you guys some examples. It's gonna be a kind of Q&A, and let's dive on in. So here we go. Having dreams, goals, and hopes for a future is a critical part of coping with tough life lessons. Positive thinking, negative thinking, both have a way of coming true. While hopeless dreams and goal settings are important for all of your youth, for young people from troubled communities, positive dreams, hopes for a clean future can be especially important. Today's topics of thinking can counterbrace some of the negative hopelessness and kudos of parts of their environment. So
Oh,
today, guys, I want to ask you guys, what's important to you? What's important to you? What does your future look like?
speak live for me so the mic can pick you up.
Okay, being successful. Okay, can someone give me another uh, hope or dream or what's important to you?
Let me ask this question, Coach. So when you say being successful, I mean, what does success look like to you? What I mean, what just kind of explain what when you say success? Can't hear you.
I'm gonna paper towel over there.
Wealthy.
Yeah. So what does that look like? What are you doing to position yourself to become wealthy? I'm gonna paper towel over there. Okay, being consistency. Okay, being consistent. Being consistency at what? Okay, keeping a job, making money, staying out of jail. Anyone else?
You could do something every day without getting paid. But
Positive thinking. Positive
if
thinking.
you could do something every day, an occupation or a trade or something every day, what could you do every day and not get paid and you still be happy? Realistically speaking.
Speak a little louder, please.
So that means you're gonna change your self image, or you saying you're gonna smoke more? How can smoking help you become successful? Right.
You
Okay.
said, well, usually someone says like, let's say someone like airplane. They fascinate with airplanes. Someone likes music, so they teach kids how to learn instruments. Everyone has a passion. So when you discover or uncover your passion, what is something deep inside of you that you could do every day to impact the world, to get fulfillment?
Like your dreams, like your goals to
Yeah,
be successful. Like that's like what's important to you.
right.
So could you go ahead? Go ahead. Go. Okay. Let's start over. Speak on your dreams. Speak on your goals. Okay. So you want to become a truck driver. You want to travel. What are the things are you doing now position you to become that truck driver? Or what are some resources that you may not have now that you can need to help you become that truck driver? Having a mentor. Okay. So having a mentor putting you in a position to be successful in life. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's good. Young man, what about you? What are some of your dreams? What are some of your goals? What's important to you in life? Just what is important to you? Family. Okay. What about you, sir? Young man, what's important to you in life? More money. Okay.
Let me jump in a second, man. I notice everybody, everybody say money, 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 money. Money is not money is not the answer to happiness, man. You can have all the money. You got a whole bunch of people that got money, man. They ain't happy. They're not happy at all, man. So yeah, you got to think outside. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have money, but that's not the total package, man. It's nice to have, but you can have everything, man. Will Smith just spoke about it, man. Having money is just not the answer, man. It's more to it, man.
So I get that what they're saying is having money, but my question is to them, what are they doing to position themselves getting that money? Positive thinking. Work? Okay. Okay.
Uh, Work. Let's
So in order for them to work, they're gonna have to have some type of strengths, right?
got to have some type of strength. Got to have some type of training. They got to have something, man. And the thing is, let me just say this part here. I know y'all young men, and not saying necessarily y'all, but a lot of young boys, they don't have positive men in their life. They don't have positive role models in their life. They don't have nobody pushing them to telling them, hey man, how great they can be in their everyday walk. Or they can tell them, hey man, nobody, if you're playing sports and you ain't got nobody coming to your game to encourage you to do better or say keep up the good work, whatever the case may be, that could affect you mentally, man. And not having that positive role model in your life can push you to doing things in the streets, man. And that's one of the common things that's happening every day. So uh it's great that y'all want to get out there and make money, but it goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. What type of skill set, what type of training do you have to make money? And if you had an opportunity to go make a boatload of money right now, what could you possibly do? Not everybody at one time.
What is it that you would like to do to make money?
Well, he got to be 21 to drive truck. No, you got to be 21 to get a CDL. You can't get no CDL at 18. No sir. I know you didn't Google that. I know you didn't Google that.
Probably would go for instructor.
I drove trucks from 1990 up until 2017. You got to be 21 to get a CDL. No. That's the truck. That's a box truck. You can't get no CDL. You can't get no CDL. You can't drive it. Okay, well I tell you what we'll do then.
Say you get CDL, don't you drive.
You can't get no CDL at 18. You can't get no CDL at 18. No sir, you can't get no CDL at 18. No, you don't. No, you don't. You see, you
drive across state lines.
you can't get no CD. Well, watch this then. This is what we'll do. Hold on a second. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to the Desmond Gray podcast show. If we got any truck drivers that's out there listening, call into the show 214-254-0221. Let me get my professional son on the phone here. Y'all bear with me 1 minute. Let me get this. You can't get no CDL at 18. I'm telling you that. You can drive a box truck, no license, and all the way under 26052. If we're under that, then you can. But other than that, you can't get no CDL at 18. Well, hold what you got. You gotta say. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, I'm up at the studio. I'm live right now, and we're having a debate right now. So I just wanted to call you and get your expertise because you're a Class A truck driver, CDL, right? So the debate that we're having is they telling me that I know the answer for it, but they just read. They saying you can get a CDL at 18. All right. I know what the answer was, but they just Googled something saying, you can get a CDL at 18, but you can't go out of Texas. But you can't be 18 though. You can't be 18 to get no CDL. Ain't nobody gonna hire you at 18. You don't have enough experience driving 18 wheeler. So that's why they want you to be 21.
But then that's discrimination.
That ain't discrimination. That ain't discrimination. If you ain't been out there on that street to test the waters out there, who gonna put you in their truck?
But legally, you can hire me at 18 if I got the experience and I went to class and I got my license and I'm applying for this job. You won't hire me at 18 just because I'm 18, no experience?
They not gonna do it.
That's crazy.
No, it ain't crazy.
That's crazy. Yes, it is.
Coach, you can't hardly put an 18-year-old in the car and expect him to do right. You think he gonna do right in the 18-wheeler?
But that ain't the point. That ain't the argument. The argument is whether you should be hired. It's legal or you hire me or not. And you saying no company will hire me because of my age.
Ain't no company gonna hire.
That's illegal.
No, it's
discriminating.
Not. No, it's not. They're not gonna hire you.
Yeah.
You can't drive no Walmart at no 18.
It's just like these companies got to have so many minorities working for their companies. And if they don't have that certain amount of minorities working for their company, then they'll get fined.
Okay. Cause I call you, baby. Let me call one. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, listen. Hey, I'm gonna call. Wait a minute. Look, I'm gonna call one more person there.
He work for a little company or just.
I'm gonna call my partner.
Hey,
who got his own trucking company.
I see this young fellow over here using one of his strengths. He pulled out his smart device and got a hold of AI, and AI say 18, Kevin.
They get it. As long as you're within the state line.
Leroy, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing a podcast show. I'm live right now, so I'm having a debate right now. I just want to ask you a question, okay? So this young man in there, he's 17 now, and he's saying when he turned 18, he's gonna get his CDL license. So you agree with that? So let me ask you this question: at 18, would you hire? At 18, would you hire him to drive your truck? Okay. So
see now you just discriminating. Why?
That's not.
Why? It's discrimination against his age. The only reason why you won't hire him is because he's 18.
Hold on. He said so. What's that, Leroy?
So yeah, you said the insurance policy will go up.
So this is what I said. This is what I said. The average company, they're not gonna hire no 18-year-old because they don't have no experience. And you can't get out there and play in no 40,000 pounds and go out there and kill up a whole bunch of folks and you get your business shut down because you're gonna get sued for everything you got.
Okay. So this goes back to why these young men are out here getting it what they getting it because no one will hire them or give them a chance because they age.
But coach, you can't get
We just proved it.
you can't get
So again, the kids don't have the resources that they need to be successful in life,
you can't
and or no one will give them a chance. So what do we expect for them to do? What do we expect for them to do? We just answer our own question. We sit here and ask you young men all day long, why the hell y'all do what we do? We get a professional businessman on here. He's saying he ain't gonna hire you because he's 18, he can't afford it because the insurance rate gonna go up. That ain't your problem. That ain't your fault. You doing everything you can to be successful in life, to do what you need to do to get it.
Hold on, he's saying something. What would you say?
You can't get it. You can't get it.
You can get it.
Because for one, he ain't never pulled. Let me tell you something. He ain't never pulled no 40,000 pounds. He ain't never been in no mountains. Go governor mountain is a whole different ball game.
That's why.
So listen, young men. That goes back to what I'm saying. Hey man, I can't relate to y'all when y'all out there thugging and doing what y'all doing. I can't relate to that, y'all. I ain't never done it like nothing like that. But I understand why now. I understand why there's no resources out there for y'all to be successful. And when you're trying to do something positive, you got people saying it don't work like that. It's not gonna happen. You know, you gotta get experience. Well, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but you gotta start at home, man.
He done started at home. He done did everything he had to do. He done went and got a CDL license. Now he at the point he want an employer to hire him. The employer is saying, hey man, I can't hire you because my insurance rate gonna go up. I just simply can't afford it. What the hell you want this man to do? He done sit here, done got the mentorship. We said, hey man, get your CDL license. That's what you want to do. You become great, get CDL license. So we help this man find and get a CDL license. He going to all these employers, ain't nobody gonna hire. What the hell we put in all that time for to get a CDL license and won't nobody help?
I got one for you. So if he start working on cars, right?
Right.
Would you let him put a motor in your car?
I help him. I show him.
No. Would you let him put a motor in your car?
Then repeat the question again.
Would you? He just started working on cars.
He just started working on cars.
Would you let him put a motor in your car? Yes or no?
I would. Yes, I would. Let me tell you something.
If this man
every year, experienced.
I wouldn't know how good he is. I would have to give him. I would have to give him a shot.
You gotta give him a shot.
I would probably would, knowing he's a youth. Yeah.
This dude's been put.
How I know if anybody else ever done before, and I'm taking it on my cars.
Go out here. How many truck drivers you see stuck on 35 every January? You'll be experienced drivers that went up on high five
and be
stuck. You've been driving truck for 30 years.
Wait. Listen what he said. Let's make all the sense in the world here. Say it again, Leroy.
Right. He get his experience, but he can still get his license though.
Okay,
that's smart. That's
the answer we needed from the get go. Y'all was saying that he can't. I'm not gonna hire. Yeah, ain't no one gonna fire. Ain't no one gonna hire you.
They not gonna hire him at 18 because he don't have
a city or someone with the city would.
Say man,
I think that's the best person to hire.
Hey man, the city of Dallas got 1,000 trucks, and the city of Dallas is the city of Dallas, man. Let me give you an example. My son, he paid $3,500 a month in insurance, and that's just on him. $3,500 a month.
But he's an owner operator though. He won't be.
Say, boy, them 3 houses. That's 3 house notes right there. What you talking about? That's still too high. That's too high.
That's what he telling you. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's 3 house notes.
The insurance company, whatever company hires somebody, the insurance company run a check on that driver to
Okay.
see if he is
Oh,
sure.
okay, Mr. McGee, this is my question for you.
Okay.
We got a young youth, right?
Right.
He want to become a truck driver.
Yes, sir.
He want to do everything he can to get his CDL license.
Yes, sir.
It's our job to help him fulfill his goal, his dream.
So what I would do is like.
So do we tell him, hey man, don't go that path because no one gonna hire you? That ain't, we not, y'all missing the point. We ain't talking about the insurance. We talking about whether someone will hire this man or not. So he got a lawsuit, so young man. You got a lawsuit. Find you a lawyer. It's a lawyer out there will sue every company for not giving you an opportunity to be successful because you're 18. They don't want to hire you because their insurance rate gonna go up. This is money.
Ain't nobody gonna hire because of insurance. They hire you, gonna pay for the insurance.
So what's the difference between a 21-year-old that just got their CDL at 21 and you put so they figure you more mature?
So they basically telling you got a better chance to wait until you turn 21 get CDL license, make some money, bro.
Should get it. I think you should start studying right now. And when you turn the Friday, you turn 18 on Thursday, go get your CDL, and then you find someone that let you break. You still get drive. He still got to get it somewhere. But being mature, that's subjective, though.
That's why he gonna find somebody like my son or somebody, and he just trained around
just
the yard
train
until he get it.
To you, that's the smartest thing you can do right now.
That's it.
So you can. Someone will hire you. All right.
What about you, man? What you want to be, man? You sharp. I should watch you, man. You got a plan.
He ain't gonna be an entrepreneur. He got some skills.
Got some ideas.
Yeah, he can drive. He could be a driver, delivery person somewhere.
He's bigger than that.
He could be a cook for someone.
Raul,
he could be a manager. He could be a manager of one of them facilities.
Hey, Raul, you get that big blood something that you build, man. Mr. Walker, man.
What type of work you like to do?
Hey, y'all forgot y'all. We were live here, man. We just kind of got off into that. So let me just say this, share this right quick. So what we up in all, y'all may have heard what we was in the talking about. We got a young man here. He's about to turn 18, and he wants to get a CDL. So obviously the rules have changed. You used to have to be 21 to get a CDL, but they saying you can get your CDL at 18 and then drive in the state of Texas. My argument was that a company will be a little reluctant to hire 18-year-old because he or she just don't have the experience to get out there. You can't just turn no kid loose out there with no 40,000 pounds. He gonna kill up a whole bunch of people, man. Because
that's why you got insurance.
That's opinionated right there.
No,
that's why you got insurance. That's why you got insurance policy.
Let me say this here. Y'all can say that all day, but y'all ain't never drove no 18 wheeler.
Hey man, it boils down to money.
No, it don't boil down to money.
And these companies with their insurance rate, they don't want to hire a young buck and give him a chance because their insurance rate gonna be through the roof.
No, it's gonna be through the roof, but y'all ain't been in no man.
So they discriminating against hiring someone at a younger age compared to hiring someone at 21 or 24 that got some experience. I wish I was a lawyer, boy, and I had someone on TV, boy. That's a lawsuit ready to happen.
Y'all ain't been in the mountains. Y'all ain't been in the mountains with 40,000 pounds, and them brakes go out on.
Well, don't send that unexperienced driver on that route. Send him somewhere local.
So if you hire him, and he got,
I'm gonna send him local. He gonna be a local driver. That's gonna be his designated route.
Now that's discriminating.
No, it's not.
This says nationally, the average age of a driver in a fatal large truck crash is 46 years old.
Wow, not no young buck. Them old school, they getting sleep behind the wheel. They've been driving for 18 hours.
More experienced drivers can face issues with age-related health changes.
You know why I say that age? Because they don't hire they don't have
young man. Let me know when you turn 18.
So
you get your license. I'm gonna be your advocate to get hired at 18 to get your CDL. And if none of these companies hire you, we're gonna find a lawyer and we're gonna sue them, young buck. That's how you get the bag.
I asked Coach a question of him a while ago, and Coach didn't answer my question. Him or Mr. Webb.
I did answer your question, sir.
I said
you said no one will hire him.
No, that's not what I asked.
Now he changed it, y'all.
No, he did.
I asked you, would you let that young man put a motor in your car?
And I said, yeah, if I can help.
I would. I
said, yeah, if I can help.
So watch this, Coach.
Okay.
So when a company hire a driver, he ain't got no help out there. He gonna train for a week. and then they gonna turn them loose.
Number one, sir, in order for me to get him to put the motor in my car, I would have to do my own research to make sure he's capable to doing that line of work.
But how you gonna do that?
Because
It's just like 18-year-old.
he's a mechanic, right?
Right.
That means he can do basic work, right? So,
Putting the motor in ain't basic.
well,
No,
I'm a basic mechanic. I put motors in my car all day long, and I don't put them on Facebook, crunk them up, build the motor down.
that's not what I asked you.
But my question is
When
to
did you
you.
start? When did you start?
I paid somebody first, watched them do it, and I helped them. That's how I know I would let this man put that motor in his car. Because anything you want to do and put your mind to and your heart and soul, you can do. Don't let no one tell you you can't do it because, oh, you're 18. You got to wait till you get
Right.
some experience.
No.
I didn't have no experience in that 96 Impala, and I put that motor in 4-5 times myself. You can look on my Facebook page, and it's running.
You did do that.
I started cutting
seen
hair.
it.
I had no experience, just like you, right?
What?
I had no experience, just like this young man, except my terminology was putting the motor in, and he's trying to get a CDL license to be successful and great.
Let me tell you what I
I
did.
bet it on myself, and I became successful and great because I paid somebody the first time I watched him do it. He allowed me to help him do it. That's how I knew I could do it. So that's why I say I would allow this man to put the motor in the car if he let me help him do it, because I'm gonna walk him through it and help him do the stuff that he don't know how to do. So next time he will do it, he can do it his own. Once you do it once, they all the same, man. You could, hey, I could put a motor in any car. They all the same.
I tell you, but let's do this shit. Wait, while y'all over there pulling up facts, and all of that, I want you to Google this here. I want you to Google how many 18-year-old Walmart done hired. Google that. Okay. Google how many.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these companies not hiring anybody now. They trying to go cyber everything. AI taking over our jobs.
We're not talking about AI right now. We're talking about how many 18-year-old Walmart done hired. How many 18-year-old JB Hunt done hired. How many 18-year-olds
Somebody just regular for work, walking for Walmart.
driving trucks with a CDL.
Okay, again, this gonna
No
go
matter,
back
you still
to
get
these
CDL.
I
kids.
just asked you to Google.
These kids don't have the resources, and these companies will not hire them and give them a chance. What the hell we expect for these teens to do?
They didn't say they wouldn't. That's what I said they wouldn't. I just said let's Google it.
So you want to look at the number.
That's what I want to look at. That's what I want to
So
look
the numbers gonna probably say they not hiring very many.
at. Because Walmart don't hire them. That's why. If they hire them. Now, listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. If they hired them, I don't care if it was, if they hired 3 of them, that's going to be 0 point something percentage. They would have had that on there. If they hired them, they don't hire, man.
I got a partner just that
They-
worked for Walmart. I'm 43. He got fired. He was 41. He hit a parked car. I think that the real issue boils down into, I like piggyback with this living thing. His train of thought is they need to be more intervention on maturing young people instead of everybody just talking about why. But all the people talking,
Hey man,
They ain't doing
it's
nothing
just
to our
not, it's just
system,
not
man.
no resources for these
it's
teens,
just that's the
man.
bottom line.
And so when you have some teams that
Now, we
they
can't say
backs
we
are
can't
against
say
the
that.
wall,
As an adult, you
and
can't pay him as an adult.
and they out here trying to get it to help mom, dad, or help themselves.
Right, it's real.
They have no other venue for success other than the tape. They don't sit here and try to do some of the things that we telling them to do to be successful. And then when they try to do it with some of these companies won't hire. For example, I took a young man in the CCs, right? We looking around, there's number of Hispanic people back there working. The young man was very intelligent, spoke highly of himself. He works, he has experience working in restaurants, and he explained that to the lady, filled out the application, and he looked at me and said, well, coach, I don't think this woman gonna hire him. I said, why? I said, I don't see nobody else behind her look like me. Does she have a half Hispanic style? I said, okay, young bud, that's discrimination. They have to hire so many of us and put them in their films. So I say, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna give her 2 to 3 weeks. If you ain't heard nothing from her, we're gonna go there and wave her and say, hey, we still looking, waiting. And then if she give us an excuse of why, how they haven't hired you, or they got the position filled, that's when we hit them up and ask to see. I forget what's that act is it called? I know like the NFL got the Rodney rule, but what is the rule for so many black or browns to be hired for these corporations?
Affirmative action.
Okay, so we're gonna ask to see that affirmative action report to see how many black boys and young girls have they hired. And why?
They ain't got
They ain't got the
They
house
ain't
no
got
more. now.
DEI no more.
I think
Oh,
you
well,
need to
hell.
be a young
See,
person, you need to buy
y'all
that.
screwed, young man. See, you see again the system again.
They ain't
The
screwed,
system
you
again.
just- they just
No,
gotta have
man,
a
the
real
system.
game. They gotta have a real game plan. I think that
Listen,
if I
bro.
was a young person, I think you should be educated and have a trade. You need to do both and work.
But
both.
listen, if we saying they young and they trying to get the trade and they going out fresh on the street trying to get the job or get the bag, y'all saying want to buy a house because they
He said,
young.
I don't say that. I say that if he start now and he starts studying for his CDL, he get his driver license and everything before that. The Friday after he turned 18, he go take test to get his CDL. Now that's one hurdle he done hopped over. Now let's see. I'd rather him fit out 100 job applications to see if he can find somebody to work for. Then we'll cross that further when he gets.
Okay, now watch this.
All right.
And look, and they say this is where the rubber meets the road, right? When he turn 18, he gonna take a test, right?
He get it.
He passed the test, right?
He passed it.
He do a driving test.
He before he go get that test. Yeah. Now I'm just talking about your CDL.
You know how to drive what?
No, when you get.
You know how to drive 18 wheeler? Okay.
No, he can find. He can figure out that part out.
No. Let me tell you something, man. I did it, man. I ain't tell you what somebody told me. You can't get a CDL then. You can't.
He got to have some type of training.
Listen, man. When you go get your class A, not only you got to drive that 18 wheeler, you got to parallel park that trailer.
They're gonna teach him that in driving school, right? So in order to get his license, he's gonna have to have all that
So
training.
watch this. Here we go.
Yeah, so he go. He say he go to training at 18 too.
I mean, to get his CDL, he's gonna have to have that training.
Right.
I don't.
So he
He gonna have to
I'm
show
just
them
going off
people.
what
The,
y'all just said. Y'all said
I'm
when he
not a truck driver. I don't know.
Y'all said when he turned 18, go take your test.
You can take it.
It ain't that easy, man. You got to study that test.
You can study
You
now.
got to be out there driving that truck, man. See, I'm gonna tell you what I did, man. I taught myself how to drive 18 wheel. I taught myself how to drive a box truck. I worked at Baylor Hospital.
How old were
Hey,
you?
y'all, we still alive, y'all. I worked at Baylor Hospital. I asked my boss, hey, man, can I start to work? Just practice backing that truck into the doctor? He said, yeah. I started working every day. Backing that truck in, pulling it back out. Then they started letting me
How
drive.
young were you?
I graduated in high school in 1990.
So you were fairly young, right?
I'm 20.
Someone gave you a chance, opportunity, right?
Now, I asked my boss, man.
Nah, he gave you a
I asked
chance,
my
dog.
boss-
He gave you a
listen,
chance opportunity.
listen. I asked my boss, man, if I could start to work and practice back in that truck. And I did that, and I mastered it. I taught myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He just
At
needs,
least by the time
I
you're 18,
never-
he already got
he
the
just needs someone to give him a
information.
Listen, I never said that.
y'all said won't nobody hire the man.
Listen, now, when I turned 21, that's when they hired me to start driving trucks.
Well, they hired you then because they seen you on the yard backing
No,
that truck up
they
every day.
hired-
They seen
they
you
hired
spirit.
me
It wasn't because your
they hired
age,
me 'cause I
bro.
was 21.
Okay, because the insurance rate won't be that high.
Now, that's
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. The
that's,
insurance.
that's what the law
Yeah, they had-
was. That's
oh,
what the law
Well,
was.
see, back then that was allowed. They couldn't hire you then, but they would have hired you at 20 because they've been watching you on the yard back that truck up every day.
They couldn't hire me at no 20.
If the law said
The
they
law
could,
said 21.
that's what
So
kid.
when I turned 21,
That's when they hired you
That's
because
when
the
they
law
hired me.
legally hired you. But what I'm saying, they would have hired you at 20 because they've been watching you doing it. The only reason why they didn't hire you early because of the law.
you know who watched me do it was the supervisor. The supervisor ain't the one that hired me. I was working in the hospital. The trucks was coming from the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
The
That's something totally different.
That warehouse is the one that hired me.
Oh
They
yeah.
had nothing to do with my super. He just told me, yeah, I let him start working, practice back and everything. That's what he told them.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, ain't nobody gonna want to hire you at 18 because you don't have no experience.
All right.
They want you to have some experience. I'm not saying.
Yeah, that's like local. That's local driving. That's why I say local. But then when they were saying I saying local, oh, well, it's like it's a disadvantage for you.
Now what he can do is, if once he get his regular regular driving license,
Mhm.
He can get in a box truck. On that truck weighing the 26,052. You can get in the box truck. You don't need no license for that. But
Okay.
way over that 26.5, so you gotta have a Class B CDL.
All right.
So he can drive one of them, get a job doing that. Practice, then get an 18 wheeler. Ask my, hey man, let me practice. And that's how you do it.
Hey man, I'm glad we discussed this topic, man, because this young man was able to see some diversity. He was able to see 2-3 men go against the grain and voice their opinion until we came to a common ground of agreement.
There it is, man. So hey, all I'm saying to get you, just get you. The best thing to do is get you some experience. That's the best thing.
And never allow no one to say something that you can't do. So I like the fact that you kept Googling, you kept coming up with different scenarios, the way you feel, justifying your argument. You driving, becoming a truck driver at the age of 18.
Hey, let me ask you this here question too. Then we talking about experience. Y'all would say, y'all, well,
She like, Raul, do you have to have a license to be a welder, Raul?
yeah, you gotta be a license.
You have to be licensed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't have to be licensed to be a welder. So Raul, you 17, right? Your dad's a welder. He's gonna have experience before he even get to the job. So let's say we're not gonna hire Raul knowing that he got experience because he's 18.
It just have to go for, if he's gonna work for a company, they want him to be licensed. Well,
Then he'll be licensed. Get licensed. See that? See that? I just think that the moral story is
Hey, there's loopholes around for everything. You know,
but
loophole.
now you just do it right.
I think that
Prime example, when you cut hair, right?
Right.
Long time you had your license.
I
Right?
had my license. Everybody know I didn't have my
Everybody,
license for 20
everywhere you
years.
went to work, they kicked you out the shop because you had your license.
Nah, they keep me out of shop because I make more money than everybody.
But bottom line is, they say you don't have your license, so therefore they kick you out.
And I had to tell myself, if you don't want to go through this, go get your license.
Hey, man,
That's why I tell YNs or
we can
people,
go back and
hey,
forth
man,
all day long.
whatever it is credential that you need to get, go get it. I had an argument with some barbers online about your life. I'm gonna say this: if you don't have your barber license, you just a person that cut hair. I'm gonna say that. If you can debate, I'll take that debate to anybody in America, in the world. If you just a person that cut hair, that license means a lot. It don't mean you cut good, but it means that you are professional.
So let me ask you a
You can
question.
do it legally.
Coach, let me ask you this question here, Coach.
Go ahead.
I mean, this is tricky. If you just start playing football, unless you just outstanding, what's the likelihood of you getting a scholarship?
You know, you
But it all depends on someone's physical
capabilities.
makeup, you know, because if you 6'7", 350 pounds, and you haven't had a lick of football experience, someone gonna say that they can develop you just off your measurements. I see it happen all day long. You look at some of these athletes that never played football in college, but they played basketball, but then some NFL agent will pick them up and they turn them into the tight end. For example, Antonio Gates, he's one of the great football players in the NFL. He may have played 1 year of college football, but he was known as a basketball player. He's a Hall of Famer. So he doesn't necessarily have to have that skill level for football to be great. But if you got the measurements, someone will take a chance on you.
I hope, young man, we was able to provide you with something that'll, push you and keep you going on becoming a truck driver. It's a beautiful thing. I'm a truck driver, but I just know that it's a great job. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Find somebody that you can come up under, train up under, and get it down packed.
Again, I just want to commend you. You believed in what you were gonna say you become. You're gonna become that truck driver at 18. I love that fight and you say you're gonna do it. So again, never let no one say you can't do something because of your age or because of your skin tone or because they just say you just can't do it. Prove them wrong. Show them that you can.
Okay. Okay. Hey man, let me ask you this, Coach. Before you got here,
Yeah.
we was talking about what was talking about life and shit. What was it? Decision making. So it's great decision making and kind of like what we're talking about now. So decision making. Uh you got a decision to make, man. You know you want to become a truck driver. I mean, you got to make some wise choices. You got to find somebody that you can come up under them and start getting your training in now. And man, you know what? How I learned to back a trailer was. How I learned to back a trailer was my granddad started showing me, and I just practice, and I got it down packed, man. So hey, man, it's a beautiful thing once you learn how to do it. Yeah. Man, I forgot to cook, but yeah, that's that, man. So hey, man, I forgot all about we just live, man. We done got caught off into it, man, and I forgot that we're live. So hey, y'all, I'm finna get ready to get up off here, man, and hey, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in, listening to what we're talking about. We didn't get out of trouble. We just got off into it, man, and that's how podcast show is supposed to be. You got your left and your right, and you got those in the middle, and hey, man, there's no right, there's no wrong. There's just understanding, and we just got to keep doing what we do, man, and push our young people and going into the right direction on everything that they set out to do. Because like Coach said, that if we don't have resources for kids, and we don't have, sometimes positive answers for them, then that could push the kid to want to go out there in the streets and learn to rob, steal, kill, and sell drugs, man, because he felt like, I want to do this here. I try hard, I try this and try that, and there's no rainbow for me.
The one not gonna hire me till I'm 21.
And I'm
Due to insurance purposes.
Yeah, that's exactly why. So hey, man, you can't fault nobody for that when you're a small company, and you just don't have the means of paying that type of high insurance like that, and you just don't. Because if the kid don't have experience, he can go out there and hurt himself, and that's gonna cost you money. Go out there and hit somebody.
I don't see how you got a $1 million insurance policy on that's gonna cover it all. That's the purpose of insurance.
Yeah,
go ahead and pay that high premium, and how is that gonna cost you more money when you insure it? That's what the purpose of insurance.
Yeah,
and see, I don't understand all the insurance coverage, man. It's a big old scam. But we're not gonna get in there, man. We're gonna be a whole another hour too.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, the insurance, the insurance rates, they're gonna go up. They're gonna go up. So hey, man, we'll do this again, man. And hey, man, I want to thank all our young players in here today coming through and just doing what they did. So hey, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. That's some great podcast show. I'm your host, Mr. Kevin McGee. Want to thank Coach.
Yeah.
Want to thank Mr. Wellgroom. He stepped out for a minute. I want to thank these 3 young men that we had up, and I can't call their names out, but hey, man, they participated well. And so hey, that's some great podcast. Hey, we out here now. So y'all just bear with me about 30 seconds, okay? And then we can do what we do here. All right.